Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everybody else, regardless of your age, we're back. We're back. Gotta start a timer on my phone. That is important. There we go. All right. Let's get the easy stuff over with. We've been there before. Uh-huh. Yeah-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah-huh. You guys like the Minute Hour? Anyone like the Minute Hour? I'm a big fan. Bit Friends with Dogs is really funny. Alright, close window. Let's do a window should close. Okay. Begin drawing. Clear background. We'll do black. I'm going for that asteroid style look, you know what I'm saying? Begin. What am I looking for? Mode 2D. And then end mode 2D. End drawing. Huh? Yeah, huh? We're gonna need a camera for that. Camera. If I could type, camera 2D. Camera. And let's go ahead and throw that in there. Awesome. What now? We're gonna need chipmunk stuff. Actually, I am gonna quickly add a line to initialize the camera because I feel like that's important. Zoom needs to be 1, not okay for that to be 0. Offset equals screen x over 2 screen dot y over 2. Anything else that we need? Dot target is 0, rotation is 0. Yeah, both of those are good. Okay. What am I forgetting? Right, okay. We need array because I'm going to be making some of these guys. Let's go ahead and do a stood array of chipmunk bodies. We'll do 512 of them. I'm just going to do a, we'll call it max equals 12. Excuse me. Huh? Typing? Bodies. And then we're going to have a poly shape one. Shapes, and we'll have another one. Actually, we'll call it polys. That's technically more accurate. Segments. And we'll do CP segment shape. Okay. Cool. And now we'll do st bodies, num bodies, num polys, num segments. Static memory is cool. Okay. We're probably going to want to have a push. I don't know why I'm doing this. I can add that later. Push. We'll do a create box. I think we did this last time. Okay, so body pointer, body. Okay, so we create. We want create box, and we probably also want create static box. Instead, this is going to be space, space, cp space, a get static body. Okay, yeah, so we want to like attach the body to the thingamajig, the space. The space is static body. Right, the space. Right. What was I doing? Space init. Space. Okay. Wait. That's what I want. Okay. Well, I suppose I could also make it static as well. But I am usually using it as a pointer, so this makes it slightly more ergonomic. Okay. So this is going to be the same between both of them, and then we're going to want to do a poly shape equals polys dot data plus num polys. Okay. And we're going to do a plus plus num bodies num polys. Okay. And now we want to initialize both of these. Body init, body mass moment, float mass, float moment. Okay. Right, body. Nope, right. Like last time, we're going to do infinity for moment. Okay, CP. Box. The box shape init. So I'm going to try to do the bounding box again because that's what tripped me up last time. So we'll do poly body box radius. Okay. Shape body bounding radius will always be 1. Okay, that is fine. Nope, please. Okay. I'm just going to assume that poly shapes are all boxes. Later we can make it be something else. Okay. Am I forgetting anything? CP space add body space add shape space shape. Forgot that I need to specify. What? Excuse me. Space body. That needs to be that. Okay. Shape. Okay. That seems good enough. Okay. Then for the create static body, pretty similar. Forgot this guy. We don't want to initialize the body. We don't want to add the body. We do want to provide bounding box. And we don't need to increase the number of bodies because in this case we're not adding a body. Okay, cool. So we have that, and then we want to have like a void draw bodies. Let's do some draw polys. And we're going to do something like, we'll just loop over, won't do the slice thing this time. I is less than num polys plus I. And then we want to go ahead and do the vertex index, which will be 0, wait. Yes. Max equals, we want cp poly shape get count, polys dot data plus I, what am I forgetting there? Oh, you know what? It's probably, wait. Yeah, it takes in a CP shape. So actually I want to do this with array notation. Because then I can do shape and just get the address of that, and v is less than max plus v, okay. Great, so now what we want to do is, actually I'm going to use an int for both of these since technically this function returns an int. Really wish that was not the case. Shape get, wait, was there a get vert raw? Set vert. What's the API for this? Let me see. Polyshape get vert. Alright, we'll just use this API. I think the other API probably comes from the Chipmunk structs header, which is supposed to be more private, I guess. So we want the shape and the index. Okay. Does this return a, no, it returns a, is there a set vert? Okay. Well, whatever. I guess we only need to get it. Shit! I just realized this is the same thing I did last time. I only need to draw a box. So I actually only need the bounding box. So I want const chipmunk bounding box is b shape get bounding box. We don't need this for loop, and we're just gonna do a, I think the bounding box is relative to the body, so we're gonna do const origin equals b shape get body, same thing. Okay. And we'll just wrap this in a body get position. Okay, cool. And then we want to do draw rectangle vector at a given position, at a given size, with a given color. Okay. So the position is going to be origin.x, origin.y. The size is going to be box dot, I think the left is the more negative one. So we're going to do right minus left, top minus bottom. And you know what, just screw it. We'll just absolute value these because I don't know which one is bigger. Okay. And then we want this to be white. Okay. Cool. Where are we at right now? 15 minutes already. Jesus! Okay. Let's do create static box. And we'll say the bottom of the box is -5. Wait. What does a bounding box have? Left, bottom, right, top. Okay. So left is going to be negative screen size over 2. x over 2, excuse me. Left, I already forgot. What is it? Left, bottom, right, top. Okay, bottom is going to be, I don't know, we'll just do a constant, and then right will be this again. Delete surrounding. Yeah, okay. And then, I don't know why I have this here. That doesn't really need to be there. Positive 10. Okay. Let's do zig build. Let's see what we got. Nothing. Awesome. Okay. Time to debug again. I need to set a breakpoint somewhere. Oh! You know, it might have something to do with that. Le Classic. Oh! It's beautiful. Not what I expected. But we're doing pretty well. Alright. Let's go ahead and do a create box. We'll do a bounding float mass. Okay. We'll say left -10, right positive, bottom -10, 10, 10, and the mass will be also 10. How convenient. Okay. That didn't work. I have a sneaking suspicion that it was off the screen. I think this might have something to do with the camera offset. I'm gonna remove the offset for now. Nope, excuse me. I need to build it first. So the offset is moving the camera to be focused on its top left corner. So I think I was forgetting about the coordinate system of OpenGL being upside down. Okay. How are we gonna do this? I do want the offset to be like that. You know what I want, actually, is I just want the target to then be actually the same thing. Because then I can move this around later. Let's try that. Okay, good. Same thing. And then we'll just change the target's Y to be negative, so we're at the top, hopefully. Oh, right. Okay, so it's like just off the screen. So we'll do this like plus 30. How about that? Why not? Okay, cool. Now we need to figure out what's going on with CreateBox. I think maybe this is relative to the origin. Yeah, so we're gonna do we'll do, actually I'll just have all these except raylib types. So position, and then we're gonna do body set position body, and we're gonna want to do position.x, position.y. Okay. So then we want to set the position to be like, I don't know, where is this going to exist? Like in the middle of the screen, so kind of off to the right. It's going to be like 400 over like negative 300, like, right? I have screen size.y over 2. Not really sure if this is going to... Aha! Look at that. Okay. So now we just need to space step. We're gonna need some const expra size t FPS, we'll say 60. So we're going to init window, we're going to do set target FPS. And then down here, CPU space tab, we'll do 1 over FPS, because we're doing this funny vsync thing. 1 over float. Okay. Well, that's doing nothing. What is the problemo? I shouldn't do this during the drawing phase, for starters. I don't think that has anything to do with it. Space set gravity. Space vector, so it's going to be 0 on x, and we'll say positive 9.8 on y. Oh, look, there it goes. It's getting, oh, nope, hello. Look at that. Falling box. How much time we got? We got 9 minutes left, folks. Okay. Now I need to modify that box. Okay. Create box is going to return a index. Return num bodies -1. Right? Right, it's going to return a reference to the body because we don't really want to modify the shape. Okay, so now we want to do body player index. What is it? Player index is that. I think I named my variables underscores, right? And then I'll do the functions camel case. This seems normal. Okay, so player index, we can now address the body. I don't want to make it controllable with WASDA, though. I had this idea for like... Actually, I do want to make it controllable with A and D specifically, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's do... int horizontal equals get key pressed, I think is what I... Key A... Wait, what does this function do? It is an int. Yes. Why is this not valid? Because it takes nothing. Right. Is key pressed is what we want. Is key pressed. Minus is key pressed. Key, what is that, D? Okay, so that should give us like a, okay, yeah. And then we'll do body force. I want to like apply force at local points. The body, force, and then point. So the body is going to be bodies at player index. What was it? What was I? This needs to be a pointer. The force is that, and then I'm already. Let me see. Why would you let me go to definition? Force and then point. So that can actually be 0, and then force can be on X is going to be horizontal. Hello? Times, I don't know, 10, 0. Why is this not working? Okay. C style cast. You love to see it, folks. Alrighty, what do we got? Hopefully I can move this even a tiny bit. I'm really trying to see if it's moving. Let's like put my mouse here. I think maybe is keyed down, and I'm only exerting the force. That makes sense, I think. Oop, it's working. It is backwards, though. Okay. And let's make this number bigger, like 100. Now, I think normally what I would want is like more responsive movement, because this is obviously like really sluggish because you have to like spend a long time accelerating the body. But oh, yeah, okay, I forgot. Polygons are not the best thing to use. Really, for terrain, you should be using segments. For create static box, that should really be a segment creation, but I don't have time to refactor it, so got to do something else. What I really want is I want to be able to like draw a arrow towards my mouse. So I'm gonna try to do that. Let's see how much time we got. 4 minutes. Let's go. All right. So the position, CP body, get position, bodies.data plus player index. Okay. And then, so that's the position of the body, and then the mouse is at get mouse X. What is get mouse ray? Oh, that's kind of cool. Get mouse X, get mouse Y. I'll just go ahead and put those into this doohickey. Yeah, alright, whatever. Actually, maybe I do kind of want it to be integers. No, whatever, it's fine. Alright, so, oh, shoot. That's not... okay, mouse equals vector to vector... Shit. Ray math. So the thing is that the that mouse position is not adjusted for the position of the camera. It's its raw position on the screen. Vector to add. We want to add a mouse to camera dot. Shit. But then there's also the offset. Whatever. We'll just do that for now, and then we'll do and then we also want to do that for position. So we want to do vector to whatever real position. And we want to add mouse.x. No, shit. Position.x, position.y. And we want to add that to camera.target. Okay. Begin mode 2D. We're going to draw a line V. Start position, end position. So we're going to go from mouse to R position, and we will make it white. Okay. Let's see what we can do. That's not right. Everything seems to be moved, so I think the offset needs to be added of the camera. Vector to add, so this C-style stuff is crazy verbose. Camera.offset. And we want to do the same for mouse. Okay. Okay. Nope, that needed to be subtracted, not added. Shit. Vector to... Do we have a subtract? We do! Okay. Worried they were going to make me multiply in the -1 myself. Oh, huge win, except for, that ain't right. The falling through the floor is funny. This game is awesome. How much time we got left? 3 seconds. Oh my god. Alright, I'm not even gonna let it go off. Okay. That was pretty fun. I like that. That was way more fun than yesterday. Okay. 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 Maybe a little reflection is in order. I knew it was coming to me in the regards to the CP bounding box. In the future, I need to not use create static, but I just need to create segments. So boxes will always be dynamic, segments will always be static, because Chipmunk is way better at calculating those. Alternatively, I think I could set, I want to just try this out. I believe there are space options set. So we're probably going to want to increase, so there's collision bias and collision slop. Let's take a look at this. So collision bias determines how fast overlapping shapes are pushed apart. Defaults, so it fixes 10% of overlap each frame at 60 Hertz. Let's go ahead and change that to be like it fixes like 90%. That seems unadvisable considering 10% is the default, but let's just see if this, like, I want to see if this makes it so you don't fall through the floor anymore. Alright. I'm gonna just start moving really fast, just so fast. That looks pretty good. Uh-oh, I'm gonna go off the edge. Okay. Wow, this is thrilling. I think if this was a retrospective, I would also say increase the... Oh, wait! It's that the bounding box is not being drawn at the correct position. And I just thought I was sinking into the floor because the falling is so incredibly slow. Okay. Alright. The more you know. Alright, so next time I need to make sure draw polys is correct. I guess the bounding box, different origin than I expected, or draw rectangle does. I think draw rectangle is centered and bounding box must be like top left. So I need to account for that. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Starting to get somewhere. Hopefully I'll be able to get to this point as quickly as I got to these two functions today. But once that starts being really like, I don't know, once the time it takes me to get to this point starts plateauing, I think I'm just going to make basically this code sort of be my starting code and start from later, so that way I can get into more interesting stuff. All right, but I'm gonna do the thing that I always do on camera, which is, wait, actually, excuse me. I'm going to remove the directory. No, 7, there we go. All right, goodbye code. So long. All right, thanks for watching.